Yo, well, my computer crashed. Literally the moment the second like as I said the word as I said Gautama Buddha, and I was pointing out that you aren't like first of all Gautama Buddha, he was a prince, right? So a prince from one of the places in Asia who thought he knew what he was talking about. He didn't live as a poor person. He didn't live in a real whatever. He's just another one of these rich people who thinks they know what the fuck is going on when they have no fucking clue actually, and they trick a bunch of people into following them, and condemns those people. Congrats, that's what Islam was too. Muhammad was a caravan robber who had a bunch of money, and so here I'm gonna end this on this phone. Then I have at least the time in between this happened, and then yeah. I mean, I don't know. Did you jump the gun on that one? Because it seems like it's unwise to point out who you are in this situation. You know what I mean? But it does seem like the disciple roundtable and disciple the thing, and them doing that mob and like where it's just clearly directly aimed at me, and a number of things are, but they have a Buddhist wheel on it. Again, you aren't following the actual eightfold noble path because right action actually entails you doing right action. So like I can point out all the ways on the path that you are not just failing, but you're doing the opposite of it. So it's not like you're actually Buddhist. So if you're holding up Buddha as some kind of fucking like as Satan against Yahweh, well then seems like a problem to me. For you, not for Yahweh. Hold on. All right, let me hit restore. I mean, I just hit restore, so it brings up all the. Are these like some Buddhists who think I'm being disrespectful? They literally were like I've been raped and like they're attacking my reality, and they think, oh, but we gotta protect the Buddha. If the Buddha was really a deity, you wouldn't have to protect him. You know what I mean? Like at least not in the capacity that you're doing. So it just seems like it's a fake religion thing that's being used by the Chinese to attack me here in the United States. I mean, that's what I'm going to contend that, or I'm going to suggest that that's pretty clearly what it is. But again, said Gautama Buddha crash. Earlier, I even brought up in the thing it could crash, and then it didn't. Like at no point did it seem, but like it just completely hung up and crashed right then. This is also why I think it's the Monkey King. It's just some Asian people trying to call me a monkey and like abuse me or something, and it's like this is why the message to the seven churches of Asia. This is why I get to be Goku. This is why, I think whoever's running this, you're gonna be cut to pieces here soon. Like someone's gonna shoot you, blow you up, fucking someone just got blown up in Russia. You don't think they can be reached at in China? Or wherever the fuck you're doing this from? The other side of Houston, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like I'm not particularly worried. I'm actually so surprised that you are that foolish that you gave that away, right? But I don't think they're intelligent to begin with. I think that's the point. They follow some bullshit. So, do I have anything else to add? I was pretty much done. Actually, this probably would have been over if they hadn't have said if they hadn't have done that. But hold on, let me bring this back up. I'm just gonna delete that bit. Well, I'm not deleting it actually. I'm like, because I have to if the thing is gonna be fucking, you know what I mean, like accurately match whatever. Do I even need to bring it up? So this is what I'm saying. I'm not to call Michelle here. Uh, is she not in the army? Is she's actually in the PLA? I don't know. I'm not gonna be racist here. I mean that's like it's too stereotypical, but also I don't expect. Well, I don't know. It could be Bella Bashan's in the fucking PLA. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like some group from somewhere, either in America or foreign, is like has attacked me, and like I don't know. She seems to be an army girl, but I don't know. You can wear a shirt and some camouflage and have a name tag. It's not That's not hard to do. I mean, shit. What do you think that is? Like, it's just LARPing. That was airsoft. Like, um, my dad explicitly told me not to join the military, so um, to honor them. It's not just to honor them. I really Why would I want to join an army that's just sending people to fight in proxy wars that don't actually represent the people? And like that was the lesson probably I learned from my dad because that's what happened in Vietnam. What happened was Heart of Darkness, and my dad's actually Colonel Kurtz, and like Vietnam is 51st state or something. I don't know. I'm Doctor Manhattan. I was there protecting him while he was in Vietnam, and I just don't recognize it yet because I haven't done it in this reality timeline. I don't know. I'm just fucking around, but all right. And my dad's the comedian. Rayfield Wilkins is comedian. That'd be funny. Um, that would also be intellectual property. DC. This is why I get to own DC. I mean the comics thing, but I guess Washington DC too if I'm Superman. Just a joke. If I'm the 48th president, though, yeah, that's probably why. Because they don't want me to be the 48th president. Because I'm willing to just call people out on their bullshit like Gautama Buddha. You gonna crash? Right, anyway, I don't know. I don't really have anything else, but I mean, I will say like the Buddhist kind of bullshit here going on is explicit. Anyway, here's my whole point with the Eightfold Path. Right? This is Buddhism, right? The Noble Eightfold Path, or the Eight Right Paths, is an early summary of the path of Buddhist practices leading to liberation from samsara, the painful cycle of rebirth in the form of nirvana. Well, none of these people are going to reach nirvana because none of them have right conduct. All of them are acting like fucking rapists, and in no way could they, literally, in no absolute way, could they say that they are doing right action, right conduct, or right action. You know, but I would also suggest some of the other ones like right view and right livelihood. Like not like maybe they only match the right samadhi where they're trying to be meditate their way to fucking whatever, but that's jumping a bunch of other places. And just like I'm saying, this is notice the Buddhist wheel. First of all, Cat Williams is wearing that a lot, but second of all, when I'm talking about on here, right? This is why I think it's some kind of Buddhist thing that they're trying to pretend to be Christians, because like the cross that was on the disciple thing went away. There's only a sword and a Buddhist wheel. There's no longer the Christian cross. At one point, there was a Christian cross. Maybe that's only on actual disciple records. And this is, I don't know, round table. But you can't really, you know what I mean? Like a bunch of people harassing me like some mob where it's like, I don't know, is it a Buddhist mob? And yet I'm acting more like the Buddha than you are. And I'm the Monkey King. So I'm going to be able to beat you over the fucking head with an iron rod and kill you. Yeah, okay. And like I say here, I'm not sure how breeding me without autocorrect, without my consent, than holding my biological children constitutes right action. But the Eastern spirituality is just a lie to act like shitheads and completely falls in line with how the ancient Israelites committed spiritual adultery with worthless foreign gods that ultimately cost them more than they could pay. Yahweh usually makes sure to bring utter calamity on those who would betray him like that. And then, ironically, bringing up the calamity part, you go down here a little bit, and then you know, I shared this. This was only a day away from that, and that was pay attention to my warning. Now I'll pour out my heart to you and tell you what I have to say, since I've called and you have refused me, since I've beckoned and no one has taken notice, since you have ignored all my advice and rejected all my warnings. This is wisdom saying this. The one who says, come and eat my bread and drink my wine. Suspiciously a lot like Jesus. I wonder if that's Jesus saying he's wisdom. I, for my part, will laugh at your distress. I will jeer at you when calamity comes, when calamity bears down on you like a storm, and your distress like a whirlwind, when disaster and anguish bear down on you, then they shall call to me, but I shall not answer. I will not answer. They shall seek me eagerly and not find me. They despised knowledge. They would have no love for the fear of Yahweh. They would take no advice from me and spurned all my warnings. So they must eat the fruits of their own courses and choke themselves with their own scheming. For the errors of the ignorant lead to their death, and the complacency of fools works their own ruin. But whoever listens to me may live secure. He will have quiet, fearing no mischance. That's what the Metal Gear Solid quiet thing. Um. Anyway, let me go back to this last Michelle Ambrosio thing, or Michelle, not Ambrosio, Michelle Mazur thing, and then like, yeah, I mean, again, the biggest difference here that I see is the eyebrows. So I like, I think this is just a hint that like, hey, you've done this, you know, this isn't the end all the be all, but this is just to show that like, yeah, I think you're about to fucking lose your mom for being a rapist shithead towards me, and like, I asked Diplo about that. So, and if Diplo's like, no, I'm helping you, it would actually be helping me. Open your fucking mouth and engage that people have raped me and are playing some game with my children to abuse me. Otherwise, you're just participating, and you get what you deserve because you're fucking rapists, you're fucking abusers, you're evil. You have no value other than, I guess, in this world where you're trying to snake away reality. The whatever spirit's using you finds value in the fact that you're willing to just destroy yourself to, I don't know, get a little bit more money or clout or whatever the fuck. I don't know. Um. Also, is it just guys who are want to say that they're gay dudes so that they have the protection of the other gay men or bi or whatever? Again, I don't think the LGBTQ thing is gonna hold together when a number of people are using it as an umbrella to act like fucking rapists, and it matches the Sodom and Gomorrah thing, except the Sodom and Gomorrah thing is not talking about homosexuality, it's talking about rape. Men trying to rape other men. When the men wouldn't come out, they offer the women to be like, you could take my servants or whatever. I think they did that with Alessandra Ambrosio. And that's why she's with them instead of with me. She made her own choice. I didn't send her out. She chose to go out. Well, okay. Well, it's just like, I'm not, like, you have free will and this is how you used it. And, I think it's going to cut you to the deepest places if it's not already. So, one more thing. So Elon Musk and his kid, I mean, is his kid, is this kid secretly my kid? I mean, or no? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't, something's going on. If not, Elon Musk, would you like someone to do what people are doing to me? No? Okay, can you speak up? Because actual Iron Man is being attacked in a way where I'm like actually going to be Iron Man. You get it? That's why the rod of iron. But, I'm just Iron Man, whatever. They're just IP knockoffs. It's like, Goku has the rod of iron and flies in on a cloud, and oh, I mean, I'm sorry, that's Yahweh in Isaiah 19. So okay, I'm just trying to make sure that people are aware. Um, so I don't know. I brought up a lot of shit. I'm just kind of over. Like I'm done. It's 10. It's 10. It's been like however many hours. This is gonna be part 3. Part 2 is gonna be the thing from my phone. It's gonna be whatever. I'm not putting this up on YouTube yet. Well, I might. I might just upload them on and like not do anything with them. They can just sit there and yeah. So okay. So what I think I'm gonna do. So all right, that's it. I think I've expressed at least a large portion, 90% of what I needed, what I felt like compelled to say, and usually this happens for a reason that I can see, and yeah, I'm just gonna keep having faith because the more that I do that, the more it clearly doesn't play out the way that they want it to. So, and then they have to go to more evil levels that are more obviously wrong in public. And I just get a feeling like just like the way that I was attacked at my computer right there. Which again, can you just trace that and go kill those people or something like capture them and like use that as proof that people are actually harassing me? And then and it's probably that empire, which I'm guessing, I'm not exactly sure who's controlling it, but that empire that someone's using, where the Book of Daniel is like, very clear that some kind of beast thing is going to be thrown into a burning lake or like consigned a conflagration flame, which sounds like the thing from Revelation 19 and 20, or 20, Revelation 19 and 20, and maybe 21 a little bit, where Satan, the beast, the false prophet, and Satan himself are all the beast from the sea, the beast from the earth, who is the false prophet, and then Satan are all thrown into, or the dragon, or whatever you want to call him, are thrown into the little snicky guy who's lost, who's a bitch. Yeah, he's getting thrown into a burning lake. That one. So, I don't know. I just don't want to miss anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've said so many things, and it's like it affected, once my computer shut off, I kind of was a bit affected by it as far as like remembering, because I got like it just I don't know where this video begins and in whatever. I've already covered everything. I think I don't need to worry. So okay, that's it. When it blue screened, it said like something like kernel access something violation or something. So and again, it said it right as I said the words Gautama Buddha. So, and since it looks like I'm being harassed by a bunch of wannabe Buddhists who like aren't following the actual Eightfold Path, and I'm a Christian and I'm following the Eightfold Path, it would seem, you know. Okay. Well, yeah, I don't have anything else to add. Hopefully, hopefully this ends soon. I get to go to the Kingdom of Heaven. I think it's going to be an interesting next 6 months, uh, or up to my birthday, like I said. And so, yeah, I'll just keep waiting, watching. Oh, yeah, for that. That's it. I don't have anything else to add. So, hope you enjoyed. Have a blessed one. Or the people doing this to me. I mean, I guess when I say have a blessed one, you always like, well, that's like dumping coals on their head. Because I don't think Yahweh is actually going to bless you, but I'm not here cursing. I didn't come cursing people. I came blessing and just being whoever, whatever. I wouldn't doing the bullshit that I wouldn't doing any bullshit that would make what they're doing to me. Okay, so anyway, that's it. Don't have anything else to add. Hope you enjoyed. Um, that's it. That's all. I'm gonna end this exactly at 20 minutes, so 15 seconds from now. But yeah, hallelujah, bless ya, thank ya, ya. And that's all. So later, yo.